Soko Davy, with funding from the Global Affairs Canada (GAC), is implementing a 5.5-year PROCED development program for inclusive and sustainable model cooperatives project, focusing on women groups and cooperatives in Navrongo, Boku, and Bolgatanga in the Upper East region of Ghana.
Soko Davy has been working here in Ghana since 2018, and we've started with PROCED project, which was our first intervention in Ghana for supporting women involved in the rice parboiling sector in the Upper East. We worked in order to improve capacities of women involved in that sector to build technical improvement of their parboiling process, and also support the establishment and building the capacities of a new cooperative to be established. In the last years, in 2022, Soko Davy started a new project in Ghana, which is the Together project, and we now have a country office in Accra with a country director supporting Soko Davy's activities in Ghana.
So in the beginning of the project, when we came in, we did some stakeholder engagements, trying to understand where we should focus our project on, or in which sector we should delve in. So in the process of gathering this information, we realized that there were a lot of women in the parboiling sector, and that caught our attention. So we went in there and then we tried to find out what issues there were that we could support in resolving. What we realized was that the women were good at what they do. The parboil, the quality is good, but they don't have equipment that could mail it to the best of quality, color sort the grains, grade them into the different types of grains, to be able to fetch a high-end market. Another thing we also realized was that these women were working in isolation, so individual basis, and they didn't have enough capital to improve upon the production. And so what the project sought to do was to bring these women together to form a cooperative, so that this cooperative then is able to support them in sourcing for quality equipment that could be able to mail the rice to the highest of quality, that will be able to grade the rice, that will be able to color sort the rice, that will be able to package the rice so that it is appealing to the public.
The goal of the project is to improve the living conditions of 3,700 women and 8,000 families or households constituting members of the selected cooperatives and unions in Ghana, Senegal, and La Côte d'Ivoire. In addressing some of these and many other challenges, PROCED established BBN cooperatives as a model cooperative in the rice value chain in the project area using 3 main approaches.
Deban na boboto deban ye deban krimu mun so de jandi ve yagam yakamatra dozu mun kam kama venu nane yesegra ba ma li polo pawese pa Soko Davy ba ko ba ko par krabandani par kigigli Soko Davy nan kwani ko wolde man lan yirani be ngani konto ko wolde man ko pe de man zola pe de yaga de mak mumunka fanga turu man de ne mai kan bi mu de make di yaga de konto ma wo ba le sabkun woni ko man ko nyana de ban na kolokolo be Soko Davy na tuba ko irbanto ko parma mum potomo de waga ko parma kurfota parma waranze parma lera draba mai kaye de malera lele minim de ne yande bu bagde ma nywa zurdiya ko bu bagde na chire nera man ko ba jigo ko lele dis dun nung tantu wonton woni
started our operations fully in 2018. And as we're about to kickstart, we started making contacts with industry players, especially with rice, which Burger Warehouse deals much in. So through our contacts with organizations and corporate entities, we came into contact with BBN Cooperative through Sukodevi, which were able to get much information of their activities. And we saw that it was going to work because they spelled out what they were doing, and we saw that GCX being a market platform that is going to market these products, which will catch the eyes of those who are ready to buy quality, affordable, and tasty products like BBM rice. We saw that, yes, this was the opportunity to begin with, and we got into contact, and the contract was signed, and we kickstarted with BBN to list their rice into our market, GCX market platform. And we started, and since then, it has been a very good relation because there are good results that we are getting from those who are buying from the market platform. Since BBN has joined the Ghana Commodity Exchange marketing platform, they have traded over 1,000 bags of rice on the platform, which is a big brew for us because we were not expecting them to do as big as that, but they have surprised us, and we are hoping that as they have kickstarted with these numbers, we know in the next few years to come, we should be doing more than 5,000, 6,000 bags within a year, and we are hopeful that this dream will come to reality.
I want to thank Sukodevi so much for their support for these women. But they've really helped in elevation of poverty from these women. I was fortunate to be part of this year audit, and the whopping amount of 4 million was recognized as their grants or the support for them. And in fact, it has gone a long way to help the activity and also helped these women so much. We also recognize their machines and equipment they bought for these women, making their lives or their processing rice so easy and so good. And we say big thank to Sukodevi for such help. We will say that, in fact, they help so many ways in terms of their model. Number one, there's ready market for the women. The women don't need to finish with the parboiling the rice, going to search for a buyer or going to see the market 2 days or whatever days. And at the end of the day too, every woman, even if you are not farming, if you are serious and you want to work, you have something to work with. I mean, you have the opportunity to parboil the rice, which you bring, and they will pay you. And at the end of the day too, there will be no storage cost. You know, you don't need to store the thing or in any way like keeping it somewhere, get a place and keep it. As I mentioned, the ready market, immediately you are done, you have the market is ready, or the group is ready, the co-op is ready to exhaust all the produce or the rice you have parboiled.
The Youth Harvest Foundation Ghana has been working in the Upper East region for over 22 years now. Sukodevi came along the line that became a very strong partner of the Youth Harvest Foundation Ghana. And at the time, we had a building that we had built to support these young people and accommodate them. But it was a mud structure. So with time, it became weak. And so we couldn't accommodate, people's children in that weak accommodation, knowing the consequences that it stands, to affect these girls that we normally accommodate here. So Sukodevi came in to support by giving us a little funding to put up an ultra-modern structure that is durable enough to house these girls. So they put up a very strong building that can house 50 girls. They have a storeroom and washrooms as well, and that is making the girls very comfortable to stay in there.
I am a beneficiary of the Youth Harvest Foundation Ghana's remedial school of the 2023 year group. I therefore stand on behalf of my colleagues to say thank you to Youth Harvest Foundation Ghana and Sukodevi PROCED Project for their support in building the Youth Harvest remedial school hostel. It has been of great help. Assuming me, I come from the Vrongo. It's very far from here. I wouldn't be able to come from there in order to study. But because of this building, I am able to stay here. I get to learn other things from others, and I'm able to get that maximum comfortability. And I am able to learn very well, and I know for sure I will be able to make it in my NOVDEC examination. The place has a tight security, and everything is there for maximum comfortability. Therefore, I say on behalf of my colleagues, thank you to Youth Harvest Foundation Ghana, thank you to Sokodevi PROCED Project for their maximum support.
The BBN Cooperative holds an annual General Assembly meeting with its members each year. Members of the cooperative come together to discuss matters concerning the cooperative as well as take important decisions. This platform provides the leaders the opportunity to present information on the cooperative's performance to the general membership. For the BBN Cooperative, the annual General Assembly is where elections are held each year and new leaders assume their positions.
Ye kukut kwani chana de asin koda tawra be ngmani chana yal na tawra lele tumi ye de tabajigi ya lanjirani ama ye koda kode ko taban ko gare fanga de yirban de na wura de yara yalto ko wolduba lanjirani pe de kere mumusum pa batuba kuya bajana motakena batuba pia wika yelle bana tuba ba kwe wika yelle mangane ba jorba parba dung medwan se biya ba parba so ko pese ko lana ko parba ko jigu wala de chana yam da na ko joku yoko yi yaga kam de tana woneto mo pa ko chama se ko lama lan yirane de na tudu bar na yaga du wala o de ba nan we heaven na mo nano ba jane nano ba parba parma twe fangato di ande bari ma yande krimu musu du beru nano de vorestru voricho lele de la yore nan te zigi jagara duamo chunu musu ko choye ko jiga ko lalle kanda ko liweru ko liwu nezwano korar ko koy mun kan lan yirane bakki yollu woni e yoltu mata ko taw nyaani yoltu woni ko lan jigri ya so ko David na tu woldu bantito ko lama lan yirane ko jiga wala lan yirane atatra mi kane ko wolani mo ko ra mangata awulele diba na yikalarmo mina de jigri ban hiya be nyuwa zurin yeni ku be bagana ku tra lele de na yi free mu kan ti jakani ku jaka ko tone ko yilan yirana mo ko kwani so ka David kwandira no na jano kolo oba o parwan parura rekato ko lana lan yirane.
Customers and stakeholders of the products and activities of the BBNs have also witnessed some of these transformational changes as a result of the PROCED project.
My purchasing officer introduced BBN corporate rice to me. I've tried. It was so nice, very good. I'm excited. BBN cooperative is in Upper East region. The price is so very nice. When you boil it, the flavor, I like the flavor, the way you remove. I think my customers like it, the way it is. So I'm introduced BBN corporate rice to every organization in Upper East region. You should try and see. The rice is very nice.
Mijinaha me kamfo BBM cooperative rice emamu. Emu na ye mu bi a efe pa ede. Wo de no jollof e fine. Wo de ye right boss so e fine. Ti obi a ede ehwame no a ede pa manfo kamfo. Emi de se ema o mo Upper East o matimi aye emu bi sa. Nti obi a me kamfo ma mo obi a nto sa mo no bi.
BBN salamu wana ko hobo so mulama am fine. Bara musaka to warke do musaka wo ya ndi huno o kwamala osra la osurun bo saba osurun de saba za bot mulama musaka am fine so ngura tuma Upper East region wa wadi ke do musaka bo am fine wadi ke do jollof la am fine so tuma pour pele ba ana so tuma bol kanel wate barke ka mukana te bol kana ko la me dara ko masanda mula nesa bandar mazeza ba handa kinge ba to adroe La yil ki yimbe rublika ba kenyang di. So are musaka I'm fine.
The project worked with relevant stakeholders to strengthen the rice cooperative development model, particularly regarding empowering women and better adapting to climate change in the value chain.
Soko Davis has come to support us to be able to empower our women in the area of economic activities and gender equality. And one of their activities they are undertaking for now is cooperatives. On behalf of MOFA, we just want to appreciate Soko Davis, PROCED Project, and Global Affairs Canada for all that they are doing to empower our women with knowledge and skill for transformation. We are most grateful and we look forward for their continuous support and collaboration.